Welcome back to the Cheap Shot Music Podcast. I'm Jack.
And I'm Justin.
Let's just get right into the news.
Perfect. All right, Jack, what's happening in music news today?
Well, some things, you know.
Some things.
Some things, some not some things, I guess. I don't know what I mean by that. Anyways, we have a continuing story in the Dua Lipa lawsuit. And look, man, like I said last week, it's a baseless lawsuit with no help from a musicologist whatsoever.
Fact.
So what I'm saying is there is not a single musician person besides the defendant and I guess the plaintiff who are involved in this case. That's it. It's just someone's word against another person's word. And you know what I hate about this lawsuit too? Is this whole thing about it being in the key of B minor.
Yep. And the same chord progression, Jack. They own the chord progression in B minor article sound system, right? That's how it works, right?
It's like saying, because I ride the bus, you can't ride the bus because it was my idea first.
Like, what the heck?
It's baseless. It's stupid. And the thing about it is too, it's like people who don't know anything about music like to weigh in on these kinds of things, and it only throws more muck into the entire
100%.
shit chowder that is this entire situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's so funny is Live Your Life by Article Sound System is what it's being compared to Levitating.
That was the first lawsuit. Yeah.
But Live Your Life isn't on Spotify and it has 34,000 plays on the SoundCloud. Yeah. Dua Lipa wanted to replicate that.
Oh my
she
God.
wanted to replicate that. Yep. She wanted to replicate that success.
And the thing is, because they seem like they know what they're doing and that they're using legal language, they could totally convince a jury of 10 people or 12 people, whatever it is, that this
a jury of peers.
Exactly.
Of peers.
That this is that these two songs are alike. And they're not. Because I mean, if you're gonna say that, then Don't Stop Believin' by Journey should just never exist. That song should never exist ever again. That is one of the most overused chord progressions ever.
Well, you can't rap in triplets anymore because the Migos did that.
Exactly. And so that destroys every rap artist's career past, 2018. It's just ridiculous. And one of the points of this lawsuit, by the way, get this, is that it claims that Dua Lipa heard this song before. And as you mentioned, there's 34,000 plays on SoundCloud. I'm not trying to diss 34,000 plays, but 34,000 is not 8 million, okay? Those are not the same numbers.
Fact.
If this was 8 million plays on Spotify, we might be talking about something different. But these are, okay, I'm sorry, but
minuscule numbers.
They're no names.
Yeah.
They're no names. They're local bands, which is fine, but to make this claim and then to also, the problem with all of this is you're setting a precedent for music copyright, okay? If they're successful in this, this is going to set off a whole list of other cases, like with Ed Sheeran being sued now too. Mm-hmm. He's being sued for the song Shape of You. Well, and it's probably on like the same thing, man. It's just,
that's so funny because it's like he's playing the guitar and he's singing. Does it really matter what lyrics and chord progressions Ed Sheeran is doing? It doesn't matter because he's very, very talented, and there's a reason why he's in the place he is.
Well, it's true, yes. Yeah. But because the thing is, you could use the same chord progression, but have it sound completely differently by having a vocal/guitar player versus an entire orchestra. There's different ways to make. The idea of a chord progression is just the idea of notes existing. Anyways, let's move on because this is so annoying to me at this point.
Yeah, it might be annoying. Another one, Dolly Parton, she got nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And she said she didn't want to be nominated because she's not, quote unquote, rock and roll. She's country.
And we should respect Dolly's wishes.
Yes, correct. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame said, no, we're gonna still have you in the class of 2022, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
So is this a desperate move is my question, because it's not desperate to ask Dolly Parton to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it's desperate to go, no, you're going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Well, she's just nominated.
Right.
She's not in there.
She's not
so this year, Duran Duran, Kate Bush, Come on, Jack. Kate Bush.
No.
Woo! Eminem. Those people are nominated. They're not in there yet. They're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right. Correct.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame can mean a lot of different
It's
things
ambiguous.
now.
I don't care what anyone
It
says.
should just be the Music Hall of Fame.
It
I
should
mean,
just be the
seriously.
Music
We
Hall
had a
of Fame.
poll on Instagram. Go check that out in our highlights. Plug in.
Next story.
Yeah. We got Kanye West
Ugh.
again. We got Ye.
Damn it, Kanye.
Ye got banned from Ye Grammys.
The Grammys.
from Ye
Yeah,
Grammys.
It's,
It's all of his comments about his ex-wife Kim Kardashian.
Well, the
and-
bullying. It's just that fact that it's turned into harassment. It's harassment now.
Well, so he tweeted that he wasn't being able to see his kids, and then Kim literally tweeted and commented on that. What do you mean you dropped your kids at school this morning?
So he's making a big stink about nothing. Again, he's making
Yeah.
everything about him. I just wish Kanye had enough
Yeah.
self-awareness, but also there's a part of me deep down that goes, what if Kanye is doing this as a publicity stunt?
He's mad at Pete because he's white. I guarantee it.
Well, it could be. It also just could
He's
be
just
that
mad.
Kanye is really just jealous and insecure, and he thinks that by some dude, having fun with his ex-wife, by the way, having fun with his ex-wife is like demeaning to his ego or something. I don't know. And I mean, Kanye is a very egocentric person, so I could
Very
see
much
how
so.
Kanye thinks that of Kanye.
Kanye loves Kanye. Excuse
It's
me.
just all garbage, okay? I'm sick of all this garbage.
Yeah, it's a
but-
lot of hot garbage by Kanye, especially in the 2010s.
And there's more coming. So
And there's a lot more coming.
let's talk some hot garbage.
Perfect.
Hot garbage. Hot garbage. All right, Justin, what do we have for hot garbage today?
Well, it's a little bit of a complicated one because we're doing 2010s pop music, right?
Yes. And there's a lot to choose from.
A lot. So we got like Lil Dicky, Earth, with 1,000 features on it. We have Maroon 5 and Cardi B, Girls Like You.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday, Lil Dicky again. And then we got the Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines.
These were all options in our head.
All options. And then I told Jack all about that bass, and he goes, yes, we're picking that song. And as we're looking at it,
I like it more and more.
It's
the more
actually-
I read about it.
yeah, it's a good song. Because we're like, well, where's the bass in it? Because they're saying all about that bass. And they do have an upright bass.
Yeah, but not like a traditional bass for pop music, what we hear nowadays.
Well, I just want to hear that upright bass like overtake. Like her voice just overtakes everything, which her voice is very nice.
And I mean, that's a pop mix for you.
Yeah.
The voice overtakes everything.
Right. And then, we got Kanye, anything from him, but
Well, yeah, I mean, not every, yeah.
yeah. But what to pick in the 2010s? That is the worst. That is the hottest of the garbage. That's the most on fire.
Yep. And
It
that's,
is LMFAO, Sexy and I Know It.
Yep, totally. Let's take a listen.
Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
So here's the thing, man.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
That is the
Go
thing.
on.
That's a fucking thing, I guess. But it's like, okay. I feel like we as Americans generally value the wrong things. And I think this kind of music and culture makes us value the wrong things more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? That would be my critique of it. And I know that's not the fun, like, I sound like a Puritan, don't I?
Yeah.
But
Because
it's
I'm
true.
sexy and I know it. You're sexy and you know it. But there's a reason why this is hot garbage.
Yeah,
you know?
it's meaningless. I mean,
It's completely meaningless.
well, I mean, it has meaning to party culture, but that ends up being monotonous
100%.
and meaningless,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, no one lives their whole entire life living in the party culture. And I'm not saying like getting brunch on Sunday with your friends and having some shit. No, I'm saying like going out on like 3-day benders, passed out and blacked out. That's the kind of culture that this brings up.
Project X
Type stuff.
Yes, correct. And then this is really what set off that lifestyle of, well, I mean, you have all the movies that created it.
Yeah.
But this kind of supported that electronic just
It helped build that.
Yeah, it helped build that foundation. Yeah.
Basically EDM culture, right?
Yeah,
And now
straight
we're
up.
here in 2020 with like, bro, no one would have accepted WAP back in the day. No one would have even known what to do with that song.
Or even PayPass.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's, well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong about
Well,
that.
they're
but
dumb Americans. They can't understand what PayPass means.
God.
I mean, well, that's what MIA did with, with guns, and I'm gonna steal your money.
Yeah,
It's
paper
like, what
planes.
Can you do? Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
right. So, I don't know.
It's just generic garbage.
Absolutely it is. Because you're throwing down 808s, you're throwing down the super sub bass, and then you have the drop, the
wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Exactly. It's so dumb and it's so overdone. And then lyrics like, when I walk on by, girls be looking like damn he fly. I pimp to the beat, walking on the street in my new La Freak. Yeah, this is how I roll. Animal print pants out control. It's Red Foo with a big FO. And then it's
Who's
girl, look
singing?
at that. Yeah. Girl, look at that body 8 times in a row. Girl, look at that body 8 times in a row again. And then the
It's
whole
so
build up
good.
thing. And then I'm sexy and it's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's dummy culture.
It is. It is. It's let's go party and
Be stupid and not
be
care about
stupid.
anything. Be totally irresponsible.
Right.
Man, my Puritan is coming out today.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
For me, it's a guilty pleasure. Like, yes, but that was 2009.
Mhm.
And for guilty pleasure today, we're doing 2010s pop.
So
again.
more 2010s. Yeah.
More
Oh,
2010s.
good God.
I love the 2010s so much, Jack.
Well, let's get into some better choices then.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasures.
So, all right, Jack, what do you have for us for guilty pleasures today?
Well, like we talked about, we're going to be doing 2010s pop. and
2010s.
So I picked a song, maybe not in what people conventionally think of as pop, but I consider it pop from that time. It's Still Into You by Paramore. All right, let's take a listen.
I need the other one to hold you, make you feel better. It's not a walk in the park to love each other, but when our fingers interlock, can't deny you're worth it. 'Cause after all this time,
I'm jamming. I don't know about y'all.
Jack.
I'm jamming. I'm loving it.
So, what is it about the song that is enjoyable?
Well, okay. It has to do with strings and
The bells in the back,
wood.
the little
It's guitars.
oh guitars. Oh, what am I?
Surprise. I mean, really.
Jeez.
Well, so I like how the counterpoint between the two guitar lines interact with each other. I think that's really interesting. It's one part of
That
the
makes a
song
lot of
that I like.
sense.
I also like the big chorus. I like distorted guitar sound, so I have my bias, but it's my guilty pleasure, mine. And then I also like the sentiment of the lyrics. It's very sweet. It's about being in a long-term relationship with someone and how you're still loving them after all this time. And it's just a cute song with instrumentation that I like. And I like Hayley Williams as a vocalist. I think she's very talented. but you got to like it to like it. I get it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it might only get one of my votes today because, as you can see, we don't have Hannah or Casey here. So we only have.
That should get the boo button. Come on. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
But so we're just going to take their votes.
Yes.
So I am voting for Casey, and I am voting 1 for this song for sure.
Okay.
Voting 1.
Got it.
But all right, so since Jack was lazy over here this week, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
He low-key did pick all the other songs, though.
Yeah, I did pick all the other songs. So my song that I'm going to pick for me and not for, Casey or Hannah is Red Cream Soda by ASAP Ant.
Lord. All right, let's just take a listen.
When I eat cereal, Versace my bowl, Versace my fork, Versace my spoon. These niggas is jokesters, they really cartoons. Poppin' that Molly, then go to the moon. Niggas be winks, they really not goons. Spend it in the morning and get in the noon. The 50 run long and it's sweet like a broom. I need my money and I need it soon. Drive the car fast and the young nigga crashed it. Move my old block, little nigga don't pass it. Sippin' and lean, man, I got a bad habit. Marine on my clothes, belong to new fashion. I need my money and I need it soon. Poppin' up her, then I go to the moon.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you really picked the opposite of what I picked there.
100% flip.
That's a flip.
Yeah. Of what you picked.
Absolutely it is. It's a totally different thing.
What's the instrumental?
What's 808? It's your typical
sampled
rap
BS. And then what's his lyrics?
All BS.
Simple BS.
Sample BS, simple BS.
Yep. It is.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's absolutely true. And I mean,
I just love his voice on it. And then he has this nice cadence of going up, going down.
It's an interesting cadence.
Yeah.
I can't think of other rappers that I know there are other rappers that rap with that cadence. I just don't know who off the top of my head I could think of.
So people are rapping with this melodic cadence, but they're not articulating. So it's literally like he's doing articulate mumble rap in this. And then so he is ASAP Ant, and there's ASAP Rocky, and there's the whole ASAP Mob crew, ASAP Ferg. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love all of the ASAP people. And then I just went down a rabbit hole one day and I found this little gem. I was like, I bet no one else likes this. I'm going to hold on to it for the rest of my life. Because I just love his voice. It's like, that's all you need for all about that bass. It's all about that voice for me,
Well, I feel like, I can see that making sense because, to be fair, there is a certain level of superficiality with regards to popular rap. Meaning, like, people will like shit just because other people are like, yeah, bro, I like that.
Yeah, and it's just like, nah.
That's one of these songs. That's what like your.
This song is not popular at all.
No. That's like,
I just want to say
that's like
that.
your one weird friend who's like trying to be popular. He's like, dude, check out this song, and his bro friend is like, yeah, bro, I like that one. Yeah, bro. It's dumb. Another song.
Yeah, I got. So we have a couple more.
Okay.
The first one I'm doing is "Yikes" by Kanye West.
For the one we all chose.
Quote unquote, we all chose. Okay.
Sorry, people. I was lazy this week. Thank you, Justin. All right, let's roll it.
Roll it.
Frightening, find out. Sometimes I scare myself. Tweaking off that 2CB, huh? Is he gonna make it TBD, huh? Thought I was gonna run DMC, huh? I done died and lived again on DMT, huh? See, this the type of high that won't come down.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this was very popular right when it came out.
Yeah,
in my area.
I could see that.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Kanye is old Kanye again," and I was like,
"What year is this?"
It is 2018. Actually, it's late 2010s. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It's when Kanye went out to Wyoming to make music. I know that. See, I know
that's
that.
what this is. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's a mountain in the background, and then the phrase or the message that it says is, "I love being bipolar. It's amazing." That's the whole message that he's doing. And then so that's why he's scared of himself. That's why some of the things that he do is frightening.
Yeah.
And then it's really pinpointing the mental health issues that Kanye has, actually.
He's really living in like a third person perspective of his own life.
Yeah, he will be like, Kanye likes to do this, referring to himself. He will talk in the third person.
That's so weird to me,
It's
man.
so insane.
Yeah, he's got issues, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, but he has a lot of money, so, I mean, no one really...
And it doesn't
Can talk
matter.
to- yeah,
if
it
if
doesn't
you have
matter.
enough money, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what you say or do.
Yeah. But all right, let's talk about the song a little bit.
Okay.
It's, it is hot garbage because he is pretty much, it's kind of like Family Ties by Kendrick. It's like kind of, he was in a manic state when he made this, when it was just like, did you really mean to release this one? It's kind of like very aggressive.
Yeah, definitely
But
it is.
what he's doing and what's happening in news today, I mean,
That's also...
this isn't too far off from that.
I don't even
so-
know if I would call that aggressive. I would just call that manipulative or like...
Yeah, it's
you know,
bullying.
Yeah, it's bullying.
Yeah.
It's... it's him being himself. I just wish that Kanye, like I said earlier, I just wish he had a little bit more self-awareness about the whole thing.
But talking about people that are themselves,
Yeah.
Macklemore, man, going to the thrift shop.
Ugh.
He's gonna wear your grandpa's clothes.
Oh my God.
You MFer. Yeah, so that's the next all pick. We got, thrift shop.
All right, let's just listen to it.
Sweet.
Let's get it over with.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
What she know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What she knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that plaid button up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her stunting. I'm at the Goodwill, you can find me in the...
Well, what I'm finding out now is that this should have been my guilty pleasure pick in general, because Jack absolutely hates this song. So in the chorus, they're saying poppin' tags. Okay.
Okay.
They're abusing the buzzword of pop that. It's a very popular thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
all kind of meaningless to me. I mean,
That's why they're making fun of it and putting it in thrift shop terms for it not to be negative at all.
so if they're making fun of it, respect.
yeah,
Respect.
100%.
Yeah. I guess I didn't get that right away.
Yeah, and then he's going to steal all your grandfather's clothes. Yep, that's what he's saying the whole entire time. He's going to go to that thrift shop and he's going to get this full feather
Yeah.
fur jacket for $5. That's what he's going to do. And then he's going to rock that. He's going to rock your granddad's plaid shorts with it to his concert.
Yeah, I mean, that's all fine and dandy. I guess I'm just like, I'm in my 13-year-old hating phase. Like when Baby came out, I hated that shit. And I
Yeah.
also hated this shit too. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I hated it. I mean, for what reason? I don't know. I just didn't like it, I guess. We all have those, okay?
Yeah.
We do.
So
Still
what-
Into You is that for you.
What are you?
What am I voting?
Yeah, are you voting for this one? You get 2 votes.
Oh, I don't know. Yikes was the least offensive to me, I guess. So I will put 1 vote into Thrift Shop for sure. And I guess 1 vote into Red Cream Soda too, because it really is so trash. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, I guess the all is gonna win this week because I misplaced my pick. But so I'm gonna pick 1 for Still For You. By
Still
Turn
Into You,
Into
yeah.
You.
Yep.
See, I don't even care about what it's named.
You're like me with Thrift Shop, except you're that song. Yeah.
And then I guess I'll vote for Thrift Shop to have it win
Yeah.
because it's so annoying, I guess.
I don't know. I find it annoying. That is my personal opinion though. So I will say that.
Well, I think it's genuine, but I guess you would debate that it's just generic. So, let's actually get into some debates about what's generic or genuine on the Rolling Stones Top 500
Great.
from the 30 through 39.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Generic or genuine? All right, Justin. take us through this part of the Rolling Stones list again.
Oh my goodness. So we start out with a little bit of a question mark.
Okay.
So we start out with Outkast at number 39.
That
And
might be okay.
It might be okay. Okay. But we all know what's at number 10? It's Hey Ya by Outkast. See, at number 39, it's B.O.B. by Outkast. And that would be a great one for number 10 because it is Bombs Over Baghdad is what it's symbolizing.
Yeah, it's a political commentary, and
So that would be good maybe at 10, but then I'm looking, what did we have last week? We had All Right by Kendrick Lamar. And then earlier in the list, we had Doo-Wop Thing by Miss Lauryn Hill. So this is a little bit of a...
It's not a little bit. It's a big question mark.
Yeah, it's a big question mark.
Yeah.
Personally, what I would like to do with it is replace it with Gasolina.
Yeah.
Just put this there.
And then Gasolina just doesn't have to be on the list.
It could be at 100. It could be there. It could be somewhere.
It could be at 500 too.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
501.
like that. I like that thought process. And then not have Hey Ya on the list at all.
Hey, I'm taking Hey Ya over that song though. I'm just saying. I'm taking Hey Ya over Gasolina any day.
Well, yeah,
Any day.
100%, 100%. But I don't know about Bombs Over Baghdad. I don't know about that one.
I can agree.
Yeah, but both ahead of All Right and Billie Jean. Okay, this is a genuine song. Would we agree?
Yes.
B.O.B. But it's just it's a generic placement.
Yep, it's
the
Rolling Stone Contemporary Pick of the Week.
Yeah, we got to be honest with ourselves. And then, all right, at 38, we got Otis Redding.
They made it easy for us on this one.
Yeah, they made it very easy. Sitting on the dock of the bay, 1967.
Genuine.
Absolutely. It's easy, right? It's easy.
I mean, Otis Redding has inspired so many different artists, and so many different artists have covered his songs as well. So,
and that's what I would expect from a number 30 in the 30s of 500 songs. These really old time, like oldish, but very, very popular, prolific songs like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, genuine. 37. Woo, Prince and the Revolution When Doves Cry.
Yeah.
Writer, Prince, choreographer, Prince. I said that wrong.
That's okay.
You're going to get it every single time.
We still love you and accept you.
Yeah, yeah. So, we got Prince doing every single bit of the song. So how could it not be genuine?
Right, exactly. So genuine, easy.
The only problem that I might have with this is that at 36, right ahead of it, is the White Stripes' Seven Nation Army.
Yes. Now, if there wasn't Purple Rain at, what spot was it again?
18.
18.
If
there was no Purple Rain at 18, then I would, lash out, be angry, throw a chair. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Game blouses. Excuse me. And there's no more White Stripes. So, I mean,
Yeah, it makes sense. I get it.
It makes sense.
But this is definitely the pick that, was swapped with, Stairway to Heaven or another classic rock tune like 25 or 6 to 4 or Carry On My Wayward Son. This is Rolling Stones, contemporary Rolling Stones idea of rock music.
Which, with this song, is all about that bass.
Oh, good God.
So it's an absolutely genuine song written by Jack White, one person.
Overplayed to an unbearable extent.
Yeah.
Every sports game.
So are we going to call it a generic placement too? Or... That's up to you. That's
made
up to
generic
you right
by
there.
the public. Made generic by it being covered a million times and in different stupid ways that we did not need, and that is basically made for commercials.
Okay.
That's how I feel about that shit.
All right. So, this might be a little bit easier of a one at 35.
Yeah.
Little Richard, Tutti Frutti.
Yep.
I mean, come on. It's absolutely genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And then at 34, we got James Brown. Papa's Got a Brand New Bag.
They're really making it easiest for us in the current moment.
It's, oh my gosh. They're actually getting it right now.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, I mean, I'm flabbergasted at 33
Johnny Be Good.
by Chuck Berry.
Which is that's a good placement for that too, because
Yeah.
Johnny Be Good was so influential, especially in terms of electric guitar.
Yeah. So absolutely genuine. Absolutely.
Easy.
That's an easy pick as well. A little bit of an easy one, but might have a generic placement. I don't know, Jack, is Juicy by Notorious B.I.G.
The only argument that I would make for generic placement is that it should be higher, meaning like the number placement is lower. So like this should be placed at like 12, 13, 15. Because the thing is,
Okay.
you got to consider,
You're jiving with it.
well,
All
Biggie's
right.
influence, man. Like, you know, I'm not that big into rap, but I can understand how influential and how much of a splash Biggie made
Perfect.
in rap music.
Perfect. Genuine.
Genuine.
That's kind of the reaction I wanted. I mean, you could have gone the other way too, and I would have had to defend, but you know. So that's 32. At 31, we got the Rolling Stones.
Mm-hmm.
I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jack,
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
and it's such a good placement too.
And there's an actual classic rock song that probably stayed in its relatively same position. You know?
Yeah,
We should
right?
find that out at some point. But yeah, that's the thing is like they so cleaned house on this list for this year. Like they so cleaned out like Stairway to Heaven and I get it. But it's still like you should have some representation of what was considered the best songs ever written for like years and years and years. But you know.
Right, and I'm really glad with this genuine pick at 31.
But for some reason I'm feeling masochistic. So can you just ruin my day with the next pick?
Yeah, at number 30. We're going to go with the maximal minimalism of Royals by Lord.
Pain. There is only pain that I feel. Only pain.
Yes,
Let me just read this stupid that the
so good.
columnist for
It's
Rolling
so
Stone wrote.
good.
I've always been fascinated with aristocracy, Lord told Rolling Stone around the time Royals came out of nowhere to take the #1 spot on the U.S. charts. Written in like half an hour, in quotes, by a 15-year-old New Zealander taking influence from the diamond-encrusted swagger of Kanye West and Jay-Z, Watch the Throne, as well as the muted electronic work of artists like James Blake. Royals was maximal minimalism. Maximal minimalism.
What does that mean?
I like big, small things. Small, big things. Those are cool.
Oh my god.
God, did they write this when they were drunk or something? A
No,
mumbled.
it's clean sober. You can only write something this crazy when you're
This
sober.
is like some Hunter S. Thompson crap. Except
so good.
not as coherent as Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh my gosh.
Continuing on, a mumbled thunderbolt of playful resistance against rap and pop's obsession with wealth and status.
Oh, no.
As Lord said later, I was definitely poking fun at a lot of things people take to be normal. She's talking actually about the thing I was talking about with Americans valuing the wrong things. Except, you know what the funny thing about this is?
Oh no.
Is every American heard this song, and instead of taking it as, maybe we shouldn't value wealth, they took it as, I like wealth!
I would like to be royal. That's
That's how most people took this. They were like, diamonds. I like diamonds. I like velvet.
oh my gosh.
Dude, people ruin this song with maximal minimalism.
Maximal minimalism. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I put generic BS on it right away. And
Easy.
Jack's like, wait, why? And I go, look at these two words right here.
And then I turned my brain on.
Maximal minimalism. That is the exact way to represent this song.
That's when I was just like, okay,
My
you got
goose.
me.
Yeah.
You got me. Right. All right. Jesus. So that wraps it up. I mean, how does Rolling Stone disappoint so consistently? They're so good at it, you know? at
It
this
was
point.
so good. It was so good. It was like, all right, you got Andre 3000. It's like, it's not, I can't be mad at this.
Otis Redding.
And then it's so good. It's, oh my gosh.
so good. So
All
good.
of these genuine maximal minimalism. My goodness.
It's just a big fail by Rolling Stone yet again. So,
Fail.
yep. Nothing more to be said about it. So this has been the Cheap Shot Music Podcast.
Please download or stream this episode wherever you get your podcasts.
Please leave a like and or a comment on our social medias. It's greatly appreciated.
And thank you everyone for listening.